So moving is stressful as it is. Throw a toddler into the mix and well, you've got a whole new challenge. We recently moved with our 2-year-old to this wonderful new home, and honestly, I was actually surprised how well he took the transition. What worked? Well, that's why you're here. And the first thing that you need to do, like we are doing, is have a conversation about it. I talked about a lot of stuff. I mean, I talked about how the boxes were going to overpopulate the house and how there was going to be mess everywhere, to then also giving him all this excitement about his new room, his new playroom, how he was going to have this new yard and new experiences. Having a conversation sets the stage, right? It sets the tone for what they're going to expect. It's much better to have a conversation about something like this than to just spring it on them and let them see like all these boxes like overpopulate their bedrooms. You're gonna wanna wait to pack toys. See, here's the thing. I didn't wait. I was like, I just wanna get some of the toys packed up. And so I started doing that. But then my son was like, okay, well, Mom, I want this. I want that toy. I want this toy. And it was like, every other day or every day he would want something that was in a box or already packed. Learn from me and wait to pack those toys up. Wait till the 2 days before or the day before to pack toys up. I also recommend too, if you are gonna be doing a long drive like we did, having a box or some sort of basket set aside for the car ride of a small amount of toys, car toys, maybe some cars, maybe some coloring books. Get them involved in the whole packing up process. I was pleasantly surprised that my son was actually able to do this. Now, granted, I mean, he was, it was only like a few minutes. It was like, okay, let me help you. And then it was like, no, I want to build a fort in a tunnel and play with the box and whatever. He's playing with the box while you're boxing up the box. That's fine. I've noticed in my parenting journey how much I underestimate the abilities of my young kid, and at 2 years old, he was able to do quite a few things. Oh, my heater just kicked on. It's okay, this is real life, it's what it is. And I have only 10 more minutes to record before my son wakes up. So I heard a lot when I was trying to prepare myself for the move with him, because I was very concerned. Some kids don't take it very well. Like, what if he doesn't take it very well? Like, what if we have like sleepless nights because of this? I was freaked out about it. One thing that I kept seeing over and over again in like the blog posts and articles that I read was that you needed to stick to a routine, stick to their routine, keep their routine consistent. How unrealistic that is, okay? Like I've got to pack, okay? I've got things I need to do. I need to get this house together. So I threw the routine out the window. I was like, you know what? I gotta stop stressing about this. I gotta keep my sanity, keep me feeling good. Because if I'm not doing well, and I'm already stressed as it is, and now I have to stress about the routine, forget it. I say, take a deep breath, relax, understand that it's gonna be a little bit of a bumpy road for a couple of weeks. Get that routine out the window. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. Let's not stress about it. I know people get so upset about this, about screens and stuff, but they're gonna be your best friend through this whole process because you've got boxes to pack. And your little one, like I said, is only gonna help you for like 10, 15 minutes, okay? Or they're gonna start getting into stuff, they're gonna start pulling things out of the boxes. Put a movie on, get a show on, for an hour, whatever you feel comfortable with, and start packing up a box. There's so much you can pack up within an hour, like speed, fast, go, put a little audiobook in or something, and just go to town. You gotta do what you gotta do. Don't feel guilty about it. Put the screens on. You can pick the programs. You can make it educational. I've got a whole video about really good shows for them to watch. Check that out. I'll link it at the end. Don't do that right now. We still got a few more tips. Okay, another way to get your little one prepared for this new change is to help them kind of explore and see what's around their new home. Check out the library, go to the playgrounds, see where there's some restaurants that maybe they like. My son is like obsessed with Applebee's, so he knows where Applebee's is. Getting him comfortable in the new space, I think helped so much in the transition. Just being like, this is gonna be our new space. Look at all this stuff that we're gonna be able to have at our disposal. Just not so far from the house, I think that was really, really fun, and he really enjoys it. And we still now to this day, we've been here for a few months, we still tour the area because I don't know the area as well as my husband does, because my husband grew up in this area. So I'm still exploring and seeing new things just as he is, and it's kind of really fun for us to kind of explore and see what's around together. So you're gonna need some help on moving day. There is absolutely no way that a movie or a TV program is gonna cut it here, okay? You're gonna need someone to watch your kids, okay? Toddlers are on the move all the time. They are nonstop, and having all this excitement of you like taking boxes out of the house, loading up the truck. There's a truck outside. Oh my gosh, the truck is yellow. I'm so excited. There's too much going on that's going to stimulate them, and they're not gonna wanna sit down and watch a movie while you're loading the box up. they're gonna want to be right there with you, up in your face, just curious about the process, which is going to be infuriating to you. Luckily, I had a wonderful friend of mine named Allison. She runs Nutmeg Diaries blog. I'll link it down below if you wanna check it out. And having her there really helped so much because it was keeping our son contained to one area of the house while we focused on getting the truck loaded up. And that way we could just go, 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 go and not have to worry about a small little person around us getting hit by box or being stepped over or something like that. We even put the dog on the other side of the house because she also is like, what's going on? When you get to your new house and it's time to unpack, the first room that needs to be settled is your child's room. Example, he wasn't sleeping when I started having those boxes all over the house for nap time. If you have a bunch of boxes just kind of like scattered all over their bedroom, they're not gonna sleep. It's gonna be too chaotic, it's gonna feel too stressful for them, and they're already excited as it is because they have their new space, right? They're like, oh my God, this is mine, this is so new, I'm so excited, But get that room set up, get their bedroom ready to go so that they can get comfortable, start to get, relaxed in their space. They have their essential things there, maybe their sound machine, maybe their favorite toys are already out, ready to go, maybe their favorite books are ready to go as well. And it really helped our son out so much. Obviously he was super excited night one and went to bed so late, but the rest of the weeks and months ahead, he just became so comfortable in his space. And I think it all had to do with the fact that his room was settled before any other room in the entire house. You've got to say your goodbyes to the old house, the house that you're about to leave. It's not just for your little one, but it's for you too. For us, that's where we really started our family. Like we moved into that house, we got our dog, Belle, and then, a couple years later, we had our son. That house holds memories, that house holds pure, amazing journey moments, right? Say goodbye. Say your goodbyes. Let them say their goodbyes. Obviously my son was like, okay, bye, peace. Like, see you later. Like, I don't really care. I'm going to get my own new room. I was more like, but say your goodbyes. And speaking of emotions, it's going to be stressful. Okay. It's going to bring some emotions out in everyone. For you, for your child, it's going to be a lot. So embrace it. I'm always in the belief that, the more real that you show of yourself to your kids, how human you are, how emotional of a person you may or may not be, is so important, okay? I think that it helps them develop the understanding of what they can do to help themselves regulate their own emotions. Am I perfect? Absolutely not, and I own up to that. Embrace the emotions because moving is stressful. It's gonna be a lot on everyone. Guys, when you go to pack up your boxes, you wanna make sure you're labeling them like this. Check out this video right now. It will make sure you don't have the issue of, well, what was in this box? I solve it for you. I hope that this helps you. I hope that your little one has a great transition into their new home. You got this, my friend, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.